Joining us now with reaction, former Reagan senior advisor Jeffrey Lord. Jeff, welcome. Thanks for coming on today. As we listen to the congressman-elect there, what do you think about this new Republican class going forward and where the priorities are really directed come January?
Well, I found it very interesting that he was talking about the particular things that he was talking about, which, interestingly to me, were very much like your earlier report this morning on what's going on in the Netherlands with agriculture and farmers, in essence, rebelling against the green energy deal. So I thought that was very interesting. I will be particularly interested to see what role he plays in the election of the House Speaker. Kevin McCarthy, as we all know, is presumably well out there in the lead on this, but he does have a handful of Republicans who are challenging him on this kind of thing, on being elected Speaker. And we're getting some warnings. I noticed one from Pennsylvania Congressman Guy Reschenthaler that if Republican members of Congress aren't careful, they'll wind up with Liz Cheney, with Democratic support, taking the vote as Speaker. Or from, I think it was Talk Radio's Mark Levin said it could be a liberal Republican. In other words, fighting against the conservative Reagan-Trump agenda, if you will. So it'll be very interesting to see where the new congressman comes down on this, because there's a lot to go here.
Yeah, slim majority for Republicans. McCarthy, if he wants to get that speakership, he's really got to win over all of those votes. Let's talk about leadership beyond just Congress and focus in on the RNC. There's been some debate as to who will be tapped to lead the Republican National Committee. Lee Zeldin's name has been tossed around. He's tweeted this. He said, "I've been seriously considering your request to run for RNC chair. I will announce my decision 8 a.m. Eastern, December 7th. Waiting until Wednesday to keep the focus on the Georgia runoff. If you live in Georgia, please vote for Herschel Walker." Of course, those elections will wrap up tomorrow. So tell me about this. We've got Lee Zeldin, of course, Ronna McDaniel, Mike Lindell, and now even the name Harmeet Dillon is being thrown around as potential contenders here. What do you think's next for the RNC, and who's in charge of it?
Well, I've been through a number of these over the years. One of my bosses in life was, in addition to his other jobs, the Republican National Committeeman for Pennsylvania. These elections are not dissimilar to what's going on in the House for the speakership, which is to say you have a very limited voting audience. And the candidates have the opportunity and will either meet with them one by one in person or talk to them on the phone or what have you and do head counts. I honestly can't tell you how this is going to wind up, because there is a feeling, certainly, that the Republican Party took a stumble here this last November. And generally speaking, the head of the party, in this case, Ronna McDaniel, gets a share of the blame. Now, whether she's got enough of a base inside that committee, I don't know. And it's interesting because both Mike Lindell and Lee Zeldin and Harmeet are not members of the Republican National Committee, I don't think. They are outsiders. And you know, this is a bit of a clubby type of thing here, so we will see.
All right, we will indeed. Jeffrey Lord joining us this morning with his thoughts. Appreciate it, Jeff. Thanks so much.
You bet, Emma.